Okay, let's talk about tuning guitars. It's the most frustrating thing, especially for a beginner guitar player. And I was a beginner for many years. So I spent years being, I used to drive people crazy. I used to play an electric uh, Gibson SG. They have very skinny necks and they're known for going out of tune. And I used to just beat the thing up all the time. And people would say, hey, you'd be really good if you were in tune. So being in tune is really important. So these days we're lucky we have digital tuners that you can just buy. Some guitars come with automatic tuning and they're pegs now, and other guitars come in with a little built-in tuner. Or else, like us peasants, you can just use a piano, use a harmonica, find the notes on them and compare them, or get yourself a $10 digital tuner here. So let's just check this one out. The first note on both the highest and the lowest strings is E. E is your favorite note on a guitar. So there's your E. This one is in tune. It's pretty much on the money. There we go. The dial goes right in the middle. That's the high E. This is the low E. So if this was out of tune, all right, it's saying D now. I gotta get that up there. It says D sharp. It's getting closer. Until I squeeze up on there on that E. When with guitar strings, you want to come from lower to higher. It keeps the tension of the string correct. If you were higher, like that's higher, you want to go to, that's on an F now. I want to go to an E. That's on an E, but in 30 seconds it's going to go flat because the string needs to tighten up again. So I'm just going to loosen it and then tighten it up. If you follow what I'm saying, you want to be coming from lower to higher. You want to, when you first put on your strings, you're going to want to yank on them, get all that loose slack that's hidden up there in the tuning pegs. You want to pull that out and then tune everything up. So here I go. There's nothing more frustrating and more important to a guitar player than to have a tuned up guitar. So that checks out pretty good. The intonation on this guitar is not perfect. So if I tried to tune it other ways, because there's ways like you can go to the 5th fret here and make sure that that's the same as the A. They're close, but they're not right on the money. That A is a little sharp on that E string. You know, there's imperfections. So sometimes if you're playing in a different key, like if I'm playing in the key of C, I might have to make minor adjustments just to get it to sound right, because the intonation might not be perfect. Sounds great in E. Tuning is it's a thing that'll follow you around forever. I've been playing guitar for many, many years, and I can tell you it is the most important thing is to have a tuned guitar. It's what you play, and it's also what you don't play. You don't want to be playing an out of tune guitar.